We got Caitlin Clark on the Bird and Taurasi show, man. Caitlin Clark talks UConn versus South Carolina, the new WNBA season, and more. Let's get right into it, man. I think this is, I don't know if this is during the game or before the game. I'm assuming, I'm gonna guess that is before the game. Let's see what my dog Caitlin had to say, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, I'm ready for the W season, bro. We passed the natty now, man. Shout out UConn for winning the chip. Shout out UConn for winning the chip. But I'm ready.
I got this nice.
Look at Caitlin showing a little personality. Yeah, there we go, Caitlin. There we go, CC. I don't lie. I feel like Caitlin just has this like stoic persona to her, bro. Like you don't see too much like her personality, bro. So it's good to see she over here, like you feel me, clowning and shit. Let's see though. See what this is. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't it's been a minute, bro, since I actually like really heard Caitlin, bro. Seen her in a minute too. I mean, obviously W season is right around the corner, man. I'm gonna stay in the mix, so what better way to start with that than one of the faces of the game right now.
Guys. Cheers. Excited to be back. Don't worry. I got this nice throwback Gatorade can.
Well played. Well played.
Sounded like a product placement.
There we go.
Our show loves it. Our show loves it. Oh,
Congrats
man.
on your retirement, Z.
Thank you.
And congrats.
Now, unfortunately, reality is coming to me now.
Damn, why Caitlin go on tell her congrats on her retirement like you're not the reason she retired? I ain't gonna lie, Caitlin Clark single-handedly retired Diana Taurasi. That's the hot take I got for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Because every time she played her, she gave her a belt. No cap. Every single time she played her, just belt. No cap. Look at the stats. Let me know. Every time the Mercury went to Indiana this year, or every time Indiana went to Phoenix, belt to ass. No cap.
What's your big plans? What are you gonna do?
You know, I keep telling Sue I thought I was gonna have all this time to do all these things. I'm more busy now. So if
You said beating a 42-year-old ain't that special, bro. This is the GOAT. This is one of the GOATs, bro. What do you? I guess that's not special, bro. She's one of the greatest of all time, bro. That is very special, bro. What are you on about?
As long as possible.
I guess.
We'll see. We'll get to 10 years. Then we'll think about it.
Get to 10 years. All right, so the second half's about to start. I know you've been watching the first half.
Oh, this is at halftime. Okay.
Well, I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game there from the first 5 minutes, which got me a little excited. I was like, no defense, this is great. Then it slowed down a little bit. I mean, I was watching you guys' show before I got on here. I agree with you, G. I think South Carolina, I would love to see a little full-court press. Why not pick it up a little bit, create some turnovers? But, I mean, Sarah Strong is just so good. I love her game. She's so fun to watch. AZ played great, so... it's been a solid game, but I hope South Carolina can get it close just so it's a fun finish.
Well, when you
Yo, Cap, what's the word, bro?
South Carolina last year in the final game, what was some of the things that, I mean, listen, you had a great game, but what were some of the things?
Bro said beating a 42-year-old isn't special. Like, people's Super Bowl isn't beating LeBron James, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You crazy, bro. If I got a chance to sweep one of the players who was heralded as the GOAT, that's an accomplishment, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what you're on about. You say you acting like she in her prime? I mean, bro, Caitlin, bro, how old was Caitlin when DT was in her prime, gang? Come on, son. Bro, a GOAT player is a GOAT player, but she was still on the court, right? He was playing. Anybody could get it. If you on the court, she's on the court, bro. That shit don't got nothing to do with nothing. You on the court, you on the court. She was an active player. It is what it is. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they have so many.
Officer Millie.
Really, nigga? Really, nigga? Really, nigga? Really?
I know all y'all niggas is in the core. Ha ha, key. W Page, please let me get away with this one, officer. My baby, Officer Millicent. Officer Milton, correct? Yes, sir. Y'all see this, bro? I ain't gonna lie, YouTube. Y'all see this, bro? They bullying me, bro. I'm getting bullied. I'm getting bullied on Twitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie. See, I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop streaming. I ain't gonna lie. I think I've come to the conclusion. Today is my last day streaming, bro. I'm getting cyber bullied. I'm getting cyber bullied. I'm getting cyber bullied on Twitch. I see it. I'm getting cyber bullied on Twitch. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Cause now, yeah, I got y'all in 4K. See, look, nah. You know what, Mo? It's actually really good that I'm doing the video. Cause I'm gonna pause. Look. We'll pause the video, mid-video. I need y'all to see this. Got y'all in 4K. I'm getting cyber bullied on Twitch. Dan Clancy. This is what you have on your platform. You got a whole bunch of thugs. On your platform, bullying people. I see it. Dan Clancy, I gotta write a letter to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm writing a letter to Dan Clancy. Hey, you snitching? Call me dMill Charleston Mill. Charleston Mill. I see it. Fucking thugs. You said just like a cop to call us thugs. Here y'all niggas go, bro. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Dan Clancy. I'm telling Dan Clancy on y'all. Yup. I'm telling Dan Clancy on y'all. I see it. Dan, get him out of here, Dan. Get him out of here. I see it. I see it now. Yep. I see it, bro. I see it now. I see it. He said heads up, don't shoot. Y'all hell, bro.
One of them was just so good. I think they put this up there earlier. Like Tessa Johnson, like comes off the bench, or maybe she started last year. I can't remember, and had 19 points. Like there's just so many different people. Even if one person's not having a good night, like it's just on to the next, and it's hard to prepare for that, and it's hard to stop all of that. So I think if one of their players can get hot here and give them a little spark, I think would be great. But yeah, and then obviously having Camilla, like that made it really tough on us when we're starting our
Bro,
5 player.
no cap, bro. Like, could Caitlyn have played this squad? Bro, I was just talking to somebody about this earlier. Like, could Caitlyn have played this South Carolina team? If she would have played these, if she would have played them, I promise you she would have won the Natty. She would have let them up. Who the fuck? Like, come on, bro. No Camilla down there, bro. Like, she would have, bro, 50 ball, Joe. Like, she would have killed them, bro. You said this is basically no, Blue. Hell no, it's not the same team. No, the fuck is not. Camilla Cardoso. No, the hell is not, bro. You don't know ball game. Camilla changes this whole dynamic, bro. It's not the same team. No, the fuck is not, bro. Camilla Cardoso is literally one player that changes everything, bro. No, sir, bro. Joyce Edwards was not on the team last year, bro. Stop, you got it. Chloe, come on, bro. It would have changed Chloe role, bro. Nah, You said they had like 5 to 6 seniors last year. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nah. They're not the same team. That's like saying LSU had basically the same team. No, nigga, Angel Reese. You feel me? Like that you can't say that, bro. One player changes everything. LSU had Angel Reese, we would have been in the Natty. Or at least we would have been playing UConn. We would at least been playing UConn in the Final Four if we had Angel. I promise you, because UCLA wouldn't have been able to just do what they did to us. Angel Reese had that shit on lock last year. No cap. Come on now, bro. We gotta stay. Come on, son. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You said life is full of what ifs. You either get your ring or not. Bro, what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
6-1, like.
We got our ring.
For us.
Hey. We got our ring, baby.
I mentioned it earlier.
We got our ring, baby. Hey,
so
I don't know.
And you know, Connecticut.
Damn, I'm gonna have to edit this video. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to have to put no work in, but I'm gonna have to edit this video.
Doesn't like it. Caitlin, you had an amazing rookie season. Like, you just blew everyone out of the water. When you watch Paige play, and you see her in the next level, what are the things that obviously she's going to take to the WNBA and it's going to translate instantly? And what are the things that, you know, it takes you a couple games to get used to?
I think her poise, like
I was about to say
that's
she's
something
decisive. Like she knows what she wants to do. I
all
was just about to say that. Like she knows what she wants to do. She knows her game. That's gonna follow her to the league. Like the fact that she knows her spots. She knows what she want to do on the court. She's gonna be straight, bro. Like that alone gonna be straight. That alone gonna be good. And she going to Dallas. Dallas a solid team too. The way they set up right now.
While you're trying to live up to all these expectations, and I think that's like one of the greatest things about her game is just her poise and her maturity, and nothing ever seems to faze her. And you know, it's just always the same. She's always the same constant leader. So I think it'll be that for her, but also like she can score at all three levels. Like she finishes well around the rim. Her mid-range game is some of the best I've honestly ever seen, and you know, obviously she can score from the 3-point line too. So
Yo, Lady T, what's the word?
I think all of that, and then she can play point guard, but she can also play off the ball. I think that'll be an interesting dynamic with Arike. Obviously, we all know she's going #1, so it'll be interesting to see how they kind of put those two pieces together and how that'll work.
That's gonna be so cold, boy.
News for South Carolina.
That's gonna be so cold, boy. She gonna be in the backcourt with Arike. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. How do you guard that? Paige Becker's and Arike in that backcourt. That shit gonna be fire. He said dMillie, she was in her Duffy. Come on now. She was going crazy. AZ was going dumb too though. Look at AZ. Bucket, flow game. Oh no, she missed this one right here.
Coach Auriemma, Caitlin, you have battled against UConn throughout. I mean, you faced them what, 3 times in the NCAA tournament? 2, 3 times?
Twice in the NCAA tournament, and then I think we played them 3 times total. We played them 1 time in a Thanksgiving tournament and the Phil Knight tournament out in Portland, which was really fun. We lost there too. Right. AZ had like 1,000 points for us. It was crazy. It was one of those nights where she got like really hot, but lost freshman year.
I got my son Caitlin, bro. I got lie, bro. My son Caitlin just been on the wrong side of just like a certain teams, bro. Like, son, if she didn't have to play goddamn the Avengers, she didn't have to play LSU and Jasmine Carson want to go and hit 7 threes. If she didn't play South Carolina with Camilla, not like she had to play the like absolute toughest teams possible, bro. So like I wish she would have got one, but like damn, son, like what can you do, bro? What can you do, dog? LeBron didn't have to play KD, Curry, and Clay. You probably would have had them 2 more chips too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what if, right? Life full of what ifs, right? Hey, what if I would have kept streaming back in 2020, 2022? You know what I'm saying? Where I would have been. What ifs? Where I'm at now, type shit.
And then won last year in the Final Four.
Right. So when you play against a coach,
it is what it is.
Coached team. What kind of beast is that?
Shit.
Well, I think they just are so disciplined.
What if Kobe didn't tear his Achilles?
That's just they're gonna do what they do. They're gonna do it really well. And also, I think like for myself, facing his teams, like they always had some of the best scouts against me. Like you can tell how smart he is. Like he understands the game. He's coached against so many really good players, and you know, there were games I would go into, and like the scouts were just like, it was just like, come on, like why are you going under ball screens? Why are you in drop coverage? But like he just made it difficult. Like he would throw different defenders at me, and obviously having Nika Mule last year, like she's probably one of the better defenders that I've faced. Like she's just up in your grill. She'll pick you up 94 feet. Like, but then he just always has an answer, has different people, and I think that's one of the best things about him. Like he has one game plan, but then he has something in his back pocket that he can go to, and that's gonna bother you again.
No, it's crazy. I didn't know that they was doing this the whole game. Like the Bird, Diana Taurasi and Sue Birch. I didn't know that this was during the game. I thought this was like just a halftime show kind of thing. I mean, I was watching the regular broadcast without them, but I didn't even know that they was doing this live. Like, I could have watched this live. That should probably been kind of fire to watch live. I didn't even know.
Season, new head coach and Stephanie White.
Do they always do this?
Howard, who knows really well, DeWanna Bonner, which I know really well, Sophie Cunningham. I mean, it seems like, you know, from the outside, this roster's ready to compete now, which is easy for us to say. We know there's a process to get there, but like when you see that and you see those names come in, what does that make you feel?
You said, yeah, they did it last year. You said it was them two though. Oh yeah, it was just them two. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's actually kind of hard though that they got Caitlin in the spot though. You said, yeah, they do it on ESPN2 for Final Four and championship the past few years. I ain't gonna lie, maybe I'll watch that shit next year. Well, it depends on who. It depends on what the championship look like next year. I might watch it.
Oh well, I mean, obviously on paper we have a really good team, but you know, you only have, I mean, we start training camp, I think, on the 27th, and then, like, we have a back-to-back of preseason games on May 3rd and May 4th. So it's like you have a very short amount of time to put that together, and 7 new pieces, and whether we carry 11 or 12, like, it's more than half of our roster. Like, that's, you know, that's a hard thing within itself, but we should be pretty good. And like, I'm excited about it. I think what we needed was, you know, we added a lot more experience. Like in the playoffs, we just didn't have that. We were a young group. Even Kels, like obviously with being with the Fever through her entire career, she hasn't really had the opportunity to play in a ton of playoff games. So.
Man, even then though, my son Kelsey was in A. She might have been in like A. The very little playoff experience she had, hey, she was killing though. This year, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Kelsey Mitchell about to go dumb this year on bro. They about to go so dumb. Like what?
Whether it's Sydney Colson, whether it's DB,
She definitely averaging 20 this year.
Howard, whoever it is, I think having that experience is going to be really good for us and that leadership in the locker room. So
I ain't gonna lie, Kelsey Mitchell averaging 20 this year. I ain't gonna lie, for sure.
One of the smartest basketball minds I've ever been around, and you know everybody knows that across the league. Like everybody admires her and the way she coaches and the way she leads. So I'm excited to learn from her, honestly.
Top season. There was the viral picture that went around showing off your guns. Everyone's wondering, have you been hitting the weight room? Was it the camera angle? What happened?
Like, how did you do that? I've been trying to do that for 20 years.
AI is getting out of control. Come on.
Nah, AI is crazy.
It was like honestly, that. Remember when that Alex Caruso picture came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ripped.
Yeah. Just honestly
so
trying to get
in the
stronger.
Off-season, working on your game.
You're trying to get stronger, like a lot of time in the weight room, and it's like something like I kind of enjoy. So it's been pretty easy for me to like spend time in there and really work on that part of my game. And you know, I think the biggest thing on the court is just like that mid-range area. Like I got pretty uncomfortable in there when I would get in there, whether that's like I didn't really have any floater. I didn't like taking.
Bro, I said that too in the season when I was watching her like all throughout the season. I was like, bro, Caitlin, like you was like you 300, bro. Like you don't got no inside the art game at all. After that, it was the Olympic break. After the Olympic break, she started getting to the rack, float game, get to the mid range, take a little pull up from the elbow. I ain't gonna lie. The fact that she said that is crazy though, cause watch next year, bro. She gonna be on some Trae Young shit. Come down, float game, start foul baiting and shit, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, watch, bro. Caitlin about to get in her bag, bro. I see it, bro. Cause that's basically what she's saying right now. I ain't gonna say she's saying she ain't had a bag, but like, come on, so like she added to it, bro. Watch, bro. Watch how cold she gonna be this year, bro.
I didn't like taking a mid-range jump shot, so just getting more comfortable, like when I get my feet kind of into the paint, and honestly trying to just add a floater to my game, and you know finishing through contact and little things like that. But I think just going back to the weapons that we've added this year, like
they have different guests throughout, and I gotta start watching this.
It'll be able to make my life a little bit easier, and it should make everybody's life a little bit easier on our team.
What was it like for you two to play against each other?
It was amazing. You know, I've been following Caitlin for so long and been watching her college career just in awe, and to be on the court and you know, the first game was in Phoenix, and it felt like the last game that was ever going to be played. There was such anticipation. The crowd was going crazy. All the people that came out to see Caitlin and you know, our teams play against each other. It really was an amazing moment. And you talked about how, you know, if you could play against anyone that is this new generation. So I got to cross paths with Caitlin, at least for a couple games. And to me, that meant a lot, you know? Like, we've been doing this for a long time. To see Caitlin do what she does is, I think someone said the other day, I'm like, I want the season to start so I can watch you again.
What's crazy, I feel like the media makes it seem like she's so bitter that Caitlin's in the league. But the way that she's, like, when you actually hear her speak, she's actually happy, bro. Like, DT is happy that Caitlin's in the league, bro. Like, she's on some passing the torch. Like, you know what's crazy, bro? The media is so crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The media is so crazy. Because the narrative really feels like, none of the vets is trying to pass the torch to Caitlin. And literally, that's what DT is doing right here, bro. Like, she's passing the torch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you next up. Like, I respect you. That's actually this hard, bro. I fuck with this, bro. I'm glad she told me to react to this. Shout out Gabby. Shout out Gabby in the comment section, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad she told me to watch this because I fuck with listening to DT. I never had this perspective. I feel like it kind of was the media too that had me like thinking, like had me kind of feeling like, all right, it's just on some like bitter shit. Like they don't fuck with Caitlyn. Like you know what I'm saying? They don't want her to go up. And like hearing this is like, bro, like she dead ass. She said she can't wait to watch her play, bro. Like, come on, son. Like her work is done. She did what she needed to do.
Well, I was saying, like
come on now.
That game in Phoenix, because we only played in Phoenix one time.
You said Jalen Suggs was there?
Really, it was before Olympics.
Jalen Suggs. I thought, ain't Jalen Suggs hurt?
It was a great game. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we were down like 10 or 15 and came all the way back and won. That was like our first like win versus a team that was above 500. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Damn, Caitlyn, talk your shit.
And all we heard
talk your shit, Gabe.
Was like, Indiana, they don't get along, you know, all this. And I'm like, great. And then I'm like, this is the most together team I've ever seen.
Is that one of the hardest things for you as a pro now? Just seeing all the narratives like that one, that your team didn't get along and just having
You said you vote with Paige? I didn't know that.
Deal with it, even though you know
I don't be
it's not
keeping up
true.
with shit like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something you kind of just become used to. Is like people think they know what's going on inside of your locker room, and they just don't. At the end of the day, it's just, you know,
Give me that.
the girls that you have in there, and then obviously your coaching staff, and that's all that matters. And honestly, like the best thing about last year is like we honestly had so much fun together. Yeah, we lost our first 8 games or whatever, but like we wouldn't have won if we didn't have a tight-knit circle or a good locker room. And that's the reason we kind of turned everything around, is just we like needed some time. We were a young group, and you know, we figured it out. But yeah, it was really fun, honestly.
All right, so Sarah Strong's got a double-double. AZ Fudd has 21 points.
There we go.
Malaysia for a while getting off, but it's still a 13-point game.
They just need to cut it to
I'm
like
not
7 at going into the 4th, and they're good.
But don't we all want UConn to win? Why are you saying that?
But Caitlyn wants a good game.
I'm right in the middle here. I'm just cheering for good basketball, honestly. You know
I'm
that.
cheering for good basketball.
Caitlyn, you know damn well you want South Carolina to lose because you owing because you wasn't able to. Come on, let's be for real. Let's. You ain't got to lie to us now. You know you want to see South Carolina lose. Come on now. I mean, I wanted to see them lose, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Don. I do. You know what I'm saying? One of my goats. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Kim Mulkey gotta stay having more chips than Don. Okay. Hey, I'm just saying, but she gotta stay. Hey, four is greater than 3.
You want me to choose between South Carolina and UConn?
4 is greater than 3.
Yeah, that's true. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's a bit unfair.
She's like, neither.
Yeah, I know.
I want to win.
I wouldn't root for it. If it was Iowa and Notre Dame playing right now, I'd be like, I don't want them to win.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
But this is when South Carolina with Malaysia, and we only talk about her offense, but defensively, the way she comes over on weak side blocks and gets
There we
in the
go.
passing
What did I
lanes.
say? I said she needs to make a layup, and it's gonna get going.
You
Type
said
shit.
it.
Is Coach Ariema going to retire if they win? Diana said.
Hell no.
I don't think he will. I think when he looks at winning this year and then having Sarah Strong for another 3 years, he sees an opportunity to build another dynasty.
Oh God.
Coach is greedy.
Coach is greedy.
Oh God. Why would Gino retire after winning this chip, bro? Bro, he got at least another year. Probably when Sarah done, he's done. I'll say that, bro. You got Sarah for another 3. You got AZ for another year. You got a chance to go back to back, or a real good chance to go back to back. Why would I retire, bro? For what? Why would I retire?
He should maybe consider it. Caitlyn?
I don't think so.
It's a tough question. I mean, he's the all-time winningest coach. This is year 40.
Damn. It is year 40.
Paige. I don't know. I think he has a soft spot for AZ. I really think he does. I think he coaches one more after this with AZ, and then maybe he heads out. I don't know.
Yeah, I do agree with you, though, Dave. I do agree with you. What happens to Coach Ariema every time a great player comes through is he wants to stay all 4 years. He feels that way about AZ. He definitely feels that way about Sarah Strong.
Right.
All right, so we do have a Twitter
But
question.
then after
This one's
Sarah
for you,
Strong,
D.
there's just going to be another.
There's gonna be another. Oh God! After Sarah's gonna be another person because everybody's gonna want to go to UConn. All the top recruits is gonna want to go to UConn. I want to go and play with Gino. I want to go play with the GOAT. So he gonna get a code to play. We think bro, we thought Maya Moore was cold, which Maya Moore is Maya Moore game, but Maya Moore was cold. Then he went and got DT, you feel me? DT and them. Then he went and got Stewie and fucking Nafisa Collier. And then he went and got Paige Beckers, and now he got Sarah Stewart. Like, bro, it just keeps piling on, bro. It's gonna be the next whoever the next coldest, you feel me, player, they go and play for UConn. He gonna have another player. Yeah, at that point, he might as well be on a wheelchair oxygen tank coaching, because it's gonna be somebody else. Somebody else is gonna want to come and play for UConn, bro. It's just the cycle continues, bro. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. It's tough.
Exactly.
Like, is he gonna do this? Like,
Exactly. Forever.
it never ends.
It never
That's
ends.
the point. That's the point. It never ends. All right. We're going to go to Twitter, whatever it's called now.
Tweet me.
Let's see what this question is. I know it's for you, D. Agent Eagle MC2 says,
Oh damn, you can actually tweet at them and they'll read your stuff. Oh, maybe I should have did this, bro. Maybe hey, next year I'm gonna try to do that, bro. Hey, you know how fired I would be to get my tweet up, bro? Cause I already make reaction videos to this shit, so I'd be like, yeah, y'all, that's my tweet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that'd be hard to do, no cap.
is Paige confirmed getting
That pick
drafted
would be
this
hard.
year? What do you anticipate about her playing in the WNBA?
Oh, she's going to be horrible in the WNBA. She might not even make a roster.
Imagine.
You know, she's going to have a hard time making a roster.
There's levels to this.
There's levels to this. I mean, look, she's an incredible talent, and, you know, we've talked about the experience, the ups and downs, the injuries, and to be able to be in this moment
Overdose.
as a senior and a chance to win a national championship. All those things are just going to help her going forward. And, you know, I think hopefully being the #1 pick, going to Dallas, it's going to be a great opportunity, like Caitlin, to go to a franchise and really put your stamp on it. I mean, when we talk about Dallas, they've been close to getting to the playoffs last couple years. They've been in. I mean, she's going to change their expectations and
Facts.
everything that they think a championship should be like. And Caitlin could attest to that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of similar to the situation in Indiana. You're right. Like, they already have really good players.
Bro, they was right there, bro. I said that all year. Every video I said, I was like, bro, if Satu wasn't hurt, bro, they probably would have made the playoffs, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro, because they was literally right there, bro. They just needed that one little needle mover, and that needle mover is 5. I ain't gonna lie. 5 is that needle mover, bro. So, hey, Dallas is making the playoffs this year, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though. It's a lot of good-ass teams in the dub this year, though, bro. So, it's gonna be tough, but I do think they're gonna make the playoffs, though. I ain't gonna lie. I do think Dallas makes the playoffs.
Can you kind of come in there and help them put it all together? And I think that's kind of
Because Paige is a good connecting piece. She can play on and off the ball. Like, it's not a lot of players that are comfortable on and off the ball like that.
I think she'll honestly fit right in. So it'll be, and like
so
that
Caitlin,
arena's fun to play in too. Like, it's a small place.
Yeah.
It's loud. You know, honestly, they should move every game to American Airlines, because
Oh
I think
my
Paige
goodness.
has that type of draw. Like,
Oh my goodness! Imagine Wings games in American Airlines, bro. Y'all know how big. See, I don't know if y'all ever been to Dallas and been in that American Airlines, bro. That shit gets loud. Like, bro, it's lit, bro. It's lit. And I ain't gonna lie, that might be top three basketball arenas I done been in, bro, in my life. I ain't gonna lie, that American Airlines. That shit get live, bro. I fuck with American
we'll be able
Airlines
to bring
heavy.
those type of fans in. I know
Ain't
we're
gonna lie.
playing there one of our games. Hopefully, the other one gets moved too. We would appreciate that, Dallas Wings, if you can move the other one.
You know how hard that's gonna be, Paige versus Caitlin.
All right, Caitlin, you brought up pick and roll coverage that you saw in college. Some great, some not so great. What was one of the surprises in the coverages you saw in the WNBA?
Ooh, I mean, a lot of trapping. Like, there's just so many athletic 5 players, and they're just so much longer than what you see in college. And being able to play out of that, like, it's hard. Like, you and your post player have to be on the same page, but also, like, once you get the advantage and have a 4-on-3, like, you need to score. Like, you need to execute. That's how you get people to stop trapping, you know. And honestly, early in the season, we weren't very good at that, and then we got a lot better. And honestly, I give Aaliyah Boston a lot of credit. I don't think people don't realize how good of a passer she is. Like, she's a really
Facts.
good passer.
Oh God, I be seeing that AB, bro. I be seeing that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everything she's saying to be the shit I be saying in my videos, bro. Caitlin, bro. I know ball, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Caitlin just affirming that I know ball, bro. Cause I swear I've been saying, I'll be like, bro, AB be making some good ass passes out the post, out the high post, low post, mid post. Bro, AB is tough, bro. I be saying that shit, bro. God, AB tough. Tough as fuck, bro.
Almost got a triple-double just because she like moves and distributes the ball really well. So,
Facts.
you know, you got to give.
If y'all are betters, bro, look at Aaliyah Boston assist. That's that's a sneaky look, bro. Aaliyah Boston assist, bro.
You know, then you have a quick guard
Okay.
on you, but then you get switched and you have a longer, not as quick player on you.
That little
it's
dribble
like there's ways you
handoff
have to
with
beat them. You
Caitlin,
can't really think about it as
Casey
much. It's a lot.
Mitchell,
It's hard, but
Dewana Bonner.
And people think, and then people think basketball's easy. There's a lot to process
Split-second
in one pick and roll.
decisions.
Yeah, and that's what sets you and Sue apart. Is like decisions that people miss. You guys make it
Give me
before it
that.
even happens, and that's why it's, you know.
Wait, so now that you're retired, D,
Yeah.
you can be honest. What was the most difficult pick and roll coverage for you?
I mean, I think the hard hedge was always annoying. You know, being a bigger guard, I feel like little guards can split it, get around it. Like, I would always try to fight and go around, as you know. So probably the hedge was just annoying because you knew you had to get off the ball. And that's when you evolve and you try to play off the ball a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, well, I
where
think like
you're-
that's one of the biggest things when I was playing you, like just the way when you're off the ball and people are like top blocking you, like just how savvy you are to like fool them and fool the refs and like the way you use screens. Like honestly, like I just loved watching it up close. Like it was impressive. Like you could tell you played the game for a really long time. And it takes time to acquire those skills and like understand what you can do, you know? Who's your favorite ref?
Ha.
My favorite rap.
Ha.
Question.
Oh, she getting heavy. I ain't gonna lie. Caitlin getting heavy. She said, what's your favorite rap? Hey, she getting heavy, bro.
Commercial break.
She getting heavy.
Okay.
We
I
got
didn't say your
time.
My
least favorite. This
favorite?
should be-
Wow.
This is good for you. Your favorite.
This is
This is therapy. This is a therapy session.
Nah, we should get
I'm gonna go with
heavy.
Lisa Mattingly's my favorite ref of all time. Did she ever ref you in college?
No, she like runs the refs.
Okay, yeah, Lisa Mattingly was always my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because she'd always diffuse me with like, I got you, DT. I got
Yeah,
you,
like,
DT.
see,
Price, isn't he a
I just-
Phoenix?
Bruh, that goes to tell you, bro. Them refs do be, on me, them refs be showing favoritism, bro. She said, I got you, DT. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, if you know what you doing, bro, them refs be showing you love, bro. No cap, bro. Hey, that goes to show you, bro. Hey, say no more, DT. Say no more. Say no more. I know, I know everything I need to know now. Say no more. I know what be going on behind the scenes now. Bro, I know what be
Like,
going
actually
on
have a
now.
Conversation with you.
I'm
Like,
trying to
come
tell
on,
you.
like, we just want to
Yes.
talk. Like,
I see it,
and
bro.
obviously
Yeah,
there's
I
two
think
sides to that always.
the
Like,
approach. Yeah,
Yeah.
They talk about their relationships with the refs, and it's it's a two-way street. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to meet players halfway, and at the same time, we have to meet you halfway.
Yeah, speaking of how much D loves refs and technicals and ejections, here's the time Diana got ejected and sent me this photo from the locker room.
oh my God.
Yo,
you
I'm
got
dead.
tossed.
Got tossed.
Got tossed is crazy. Sent it on WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah, D, tell us.
Yeah, I
what
think-
happened?
I think I picked one up quick in the first quarter, which is you're always doomed when you pick up a quick one. And then I picked one up in the third quarter, and it was time to go home. So
Yeah.
took my ass to the back and chilled out, and my team got the win, and we went from there. But
How
I
many
had to make.
technicals did
I
you
had
get
to-
last year?
Say that again, Kaylin.
How many technicals did you get last year?
So last year, I think I think the limit is 7, and
It's
you
7.
get suspended.
Yeah. You got 6.
I got
I leave that
6.
to you two. You two know the
I
limits.
got 6
Yeah.
too.
I
But
had
this
2 my
year,
whole career.
Hey, you
This year
got
I'm not.
that too. I can see it.
Damn, Caitlin has 6 texts. Damn, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
oh wow, Sue, you're so perfect. That's good.
Okay, Caitlin, over under technicals.
The
next
refs
year.
love me.
I'm going 4.5. Over
Caitlin?
under.
Over, under,
Over
over,
4.5. I'm
over.
Under.
going over 2.
I already
Over.
Told,
No
I already
way.
Told,
No
I already
way.
told Steph too. Max.
2? You're getting more than 2. I ain't gonna lie. Over, under 4.5. 5 texts though. Over the course of a whole dub season. Nah, Caitlin gonna get more than 5 texts, bro. I think. I don't know if the limit is 7, 5. Nah, she might not get 5. She might get like 4. Yeah, like 4. I can see getting like 4. Yeah, I'm taking the under. I'm going under on that, bro. I'm going under on that. I don't think
And
she's
it's
getting.
more games.
Oh, it's
Well,
more
the
games.
thing is, look,
The odds
I
are
was
against
close-
you.
I was close to getting suspended for our last game, and like obviously every front office or your GM like tries to like get your technicals taken away, and they wouldn't take any of mine away. And I got 2 for slapping the stanchion of the hoop, and then I got another one for accidentally hitting somebody in the eye. So half of mine weren't even like me getting to talk to the ref, which was dumb.
Yeah. I hate those side technicals. It's like, just look away. Why are you looking at me?
Act like you didn't
Just
see
go
it.
call the foul. No. What at me for?
Oh my God. So we missed the Twitter. We missed the Twitter question that asked me what my favorite technical of yours is. I don't remember. Did you get a technical when you spit on the floor? When you spit on the Storm logo?
I would never do that.
Yo,
That might be my favorite.
She spit on the Storm logo for real?
Disgusting.
Who
That's
would do
crazy.
that? Who would do that?
That's crazy.
Animal.
Yeah.
I don't recollect that at all. That is.
Well, that's my favorite
disgusting,
non-technical.
Oh, and my favorite non-technical is when we played in the playoffs and you yanked her mask off and you were yelling at the ref, and I was like, hello. But Caitlin, no one is as perfect as Sue.
Yeah, it's facts.
You want to be like her or you want to be like me? This is your choice this year. This is your choice.
It's like the
I'll be in
angel
the
and the
middle.
devil.
I'll be in the middle. Don't worry.
In the middle. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, guys, I don't know if you saw, but this is turning into a little bit of a blowout. A little bit of a...
Oh my God.
We are going to take a look at some memories. Caitlin versus Dee in the All-Star game in Phoenix. As Diana likes to call it, the ultimate.
That's the setup game.
It's a setup game.
Caitlin, when you're on the next national team, don't play in that game. It's the ultimate setup.
It's a setup.
It's a setup.
You guys are all
None of
loose.
you guys
are all loose.
Smile. I was having fun.
I had a great time. I had a great time.
Of course he was having fun. It was putting belt to ass.
Who's having the best
Sue
time?
The Olympic
was
team.
She was
Thank you
rooting
so
for the Team WNBA.
I was on that side of the court.
I know, you were sitting right next to him. Like, come on, Dee. Don't let me
Caitlin,
beat
thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you.
Caitlin.
Good luck this
Thank
season.
you guys.
Cheers.
Good to
Go
see you.
Fever.
Yep.
Nah, that was hard. I rocks with that. That was tough. WW video. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely W video. I do gotta do some work though. Y'all made me do some work.